Oh, don't want to get my camera right. You enjoying that, Berts? I bet that's refreshing, isn't it?
Tommy is eating the water.
You ready? So I'm just testing how good the stabilization is, really. Got shutter speed on 25, no, 50, sorry. I hope I've got it on 50. Okay, so now I think I've got it on the right settings. I've got shutter speed 50, frame rate 25, that's right, isn't it? So you double your shutter speed for the frame rate, I believe. God, I should know this by now. But I've got an ICO on auto. Okay, I'm using the zoom now to see how that is while filming. I've obviously not got it on the tripod, it's using digital stabilization. Using the zoom again. Don't think I've got the settings right really for the light. You see the tick walking across my watch? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That is a tick, dude. Right on the number 3938 on my watch. Enjoying that, Bert? Zoom in. See how that is. It's quite dark. Okay, you don't want to go back in the water. What are you doing? There he comes. Good boy. So nice. It's pretty hot today actually. Good boy. Stabilisation seems pretty good. Now there is a light breeze now starting, so I don't know how the sound's going to be. This camera does not have the option to put a separate mic, unfortunately. Unlike the, I think it's the G7 Mark III, this G5 Mark II doesn't, but I don't think the G7 Mark III has the option of 25 frames per second in 4K, whereas this does, and that's how I film it. So that's one of the reasons I got this camera, and I believe this camera is a wee bit better for taking photos as well than the G7 Mark III, and from what I've heard in reviews, and actually better in video as well. The G7 Mark III is supposed to be better for focusing in on subjects a lot quicker than the G5 Mark II. But as I said, I don't know if you caught that in the last bit I just said, the video quality on this is supposed to be a bit better. Don't know how the sound is at the moment. It's not too much of a breeze. Don't know if this is too dark. So like I said, I've got the shutter speed on manual, ICOs on auto. The dog has just run off. He always runs off down here, and Just testing out the stabilisation really more than how light the video is, because from my experience with digital stabilisation on the GoPro, it is terrible in low light. So I really want to give this a good testing in low light conditions, like going through, basically the GoPro really can't do walking through trees like this with digital stabilisation. It looks terrible. You know, it's really jolty, shaky, blurry. So if this does alright, I am seriously impressed. I'm still going to use the GoPro 8. Obviously this is not waterproof, whereas the GoPro 8 is. This is an old crash site from the Second World War, I think. Don't know how well this is coming out. There's a memorial to it here. And I've got a tilting screen so I can like put the camera at an angle and still see the display, which is awesome, which I couldn't do on my other cameras.